Hi, if it's your first time seeing my face, I'm the Travel Hippie. Nice to meet you. I want to thank you for being here and sharing your time and attention with me today. I'm going to get straight into it. You know why you're here. Have you ever felt the stink of tears well up in your eyes while looking at a sunset? I recently had this experience while chilling in a hot spring here in Costa Rica. And in this moment, I remembered this is what it feels like to be alive. And in this moment, I realized travel isn't just about the places that you go to, it's the person that you become along the way. But here's the truth. Before this moment, I spent years saying someday. Someday I'll travel. Someday I'll have somebody to go with. And someday I'll have enough money in my bank account to take the leap. Does that sound familiar? If you're here, chances are you probably already learned so much about travel hacks and tips from myself and other creatives. The reality is, none of it matters if you don't apply it. You can have all the guides, the tips, the knowledge, but it's just information until you decide you're ready to use it. And I know that decision can be daunting. Remember, I used to be a someday girl too, but someday never came until I realized the block isn't money. Most people think their biggest travel block is money, but I want to challenge you. It's not. It's actually your mind. Because again, chances are you probably have already heard all of the travel hacks. But if you haven't, allow me to share what I've learned about making this life a reality. House sitting is my number one travel hack. I have not paid a dime in rent since December of 2022. I get to live in other people's houses while they travel. This gives me a true experience of immersing myself in a city and living like a local. I've saved tons of money using this hack. I get to live in other people's houses while they travel. This has saved me thousands of dollars getting to experience new cities and living like a local. It's literally like being in a free Airbnb. It's insane. My second travel hack is flight flexibility. As we all know by now, it's very important when you book your flight and also being flexible with the days you actually go. But did you know if you're booking with an airline like Spirit, you'll save extra money by booking directly at the airport? You want to save some money on your next flight? Let's see if this travel hack works. I kept seeing people go to the airport claiming that tickets there are cheaper than they are online, and I had to investigate. Turns out it's true, it's true, it's true. I was so excited, I didn't even make sure the camera was focused, child. I'm going on a trip to Costa Rica soon, and my ticket would have been $148, but at the airport it was only $91. Like what? 10 out of 10 would recommend this travel hack. My third travel hack is work exchanges. Did you know that there are beautiful hotels around the world that need help keeping things afloat? In exchange, you'll receive room and board and meals. You can't beat that. My favorite site for this is Coolworks. Oh my God. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a quick flashback moment because I am not new to this. I am true to this. I've been traveling since January of 2023 and have been to 20 states this year. As of this recording, it is in November. I am in Denver, Colorado. When I first started my journey, I was in Tampa, Florida, so I'm a long way from where I was. You can check out this website. It's called coolworks.com. It's called coolworks.com. And basically, if you've ever seen gigs, for example, let's say you're skiing Aspen, and you see that the ski workers are there, they're putting things away, they're keeping the lodge safe, or they're your ski instructor. Those 9 times out of 10 are people from sites like Coolworks, where essentially you can elect to work for a certain period of time in this area for whatever they need filled. It's usually like ski attendants or concession work or like hotel staff, things of that nature for the peak season, the winter season, or the summer months, depending on where you're going. Just wanted to show you guys, I've been spreading love. Now, Coolworks is one of my favorite sites because of the ease of accessibility and the fact that you can get a job pretty much all year round. I forgot to mention that not only is room and board included, as well as your meals, but you typically get paid when you work with Coolworks as well. I like that you can actually select to bring your pet if you have one. I thought that was really cool. Let's check out Kindred Resort. This place is so cute. Do you guys see this? It makes me want to apply myself. So you usually get to see what the space looks like. And then when you continue to scroll down, it'll give you just a brief blurb about the company that you might be working with, their expectations of you, and also your expectations of them. Really great experience. 10 out of 10 recommend Coolworks. My last, but certainly not least, favorite travel hack is slow travel. This cuts down on costs because you get to stay in one area for longer, and it allows you to actually immerse in the place that you're in instead of rushing to get back home. My last favorite travel hack is slow travel. This allows you to really sink into an experience and cuts down on costs because you're not constantly moving. This reduces your stress and deepens just how far you can go in a city or a state or a country. So I just gave you all the tools. Are you booking your flight yet? I didn't think so. Chances are you were listening to everything I just said and thinking, wow, that's good information for someday. The problem with someday is that it never comes. You will keep procrastinating, but life will also keep moving. Here's the truth: hacks won't change your life, courage will. Courage is what gets you to take that leap of faith and trust that the road will meet you halfway. Courage is what turns hacks into a lifestyle instead of just a Pinterest board. That's why I created the Courage to Go, because I knew there has to be a better way to approach your new life. I wanted it to feel attainable for anyone who has ever felt trapped in their circumstances or in their mind. Sometimes all you need is someone to nudge you, to remind you that freedom doesn't wait for the perfect conditions. Once you believe you can go, the world literally starts opening up for you. Now, I know the nervous system doesn't always feel safe when we talk about taking leaps, and that's completely normal. Here's what I tell my clients: you don't have to figure out every step before you go. You just need one step, one moment of saying yes, and we'll make sure the rest meets you along the way. If you've been listening and thinking to yourself, yes, I've been living in someday land, here's your moment to shift your reality. Join me in the Courage to Go, a 45-minute masterclass that teaches you how to travel with ease, confidence, and independence. And if you need a more hands on approach, don't worry, we can walk through this step by step. Book the boarding pass, my one on one coaching session designed to turn your someday into today. Because travel isn't just about where you go, it's about who you become along the way. So I'll leave you with this question: who will you become when you finally decide to take the leap? I'm so excited to work with you. Let's connect on social media at THEE Travel Hippie or thetravelhippie.com.